What's going on? If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is kind of my explanation of what's been going on here in the unification of my current branding. So previously I was doing Twitch and secondary YouTube apart from this YouTube channel. I decided as of late last year that it was time to unify everything under Drifting Atoms. Part of that means that the things that I was doing on Twitch are coming over to this channel. In 2019, I started a journey to beat every physically released North American Xbox 360 game, which seems crazy, but I don't know. It's a passion project, I guess. I don't need to explain myself to you, or do I? No. So I was doing that on the separate channel. All the VODs were being stored over there, but now I'm doing the streaming on this channel. I started a little bit later, decided to finally just start doing the live streams on this channel and start trying to bring the VODs over from the previous games. I'm currently on game 41, playing Blue Dragon. All games are being played on original hardware with original discs. So I'm currently trying to collect one of each unique game. I have 635 games at the moment. I narrowed down the list to 1,214, but I don't know if that's 100% accurate because I'm learning now that some of the games probably aren't playable. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just going to keep on trucking through. I did create a website, xbox360challenge.com, that is tracking the progress. It's still a work in progress, but you can at least see the games that I've completed. The entire collection is not there yet. But yeah, if you started to see playthroughs pop up on the channel, like for those of you who've been here already, if you might start seeing these playthroughs start to pop up. I'm slowly bringing the VODs over for all the 360 games. So yeah, Challenge was started in 2019, but in 2020, when pandemic happened, I was watching a buddy of mine play old, like retro games, and which is crazy. 360's retro now. Anyways, I started speedrunning. I fell into speedrunning, and I did that for a couple years, and I still plan on doing some speedrunning, but my primary focus is to come back to the challenge, partly because it's fun. Of course, a big part of it is because it's fun. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't having fun. But there was another part of me that felt like because I said I was going to do it, I should probably do it. I just felt I had this like pull. Even while I was speedrunning, I knew it was in the back of my mind the entire time. Like, I set out to do this challenge. I should probably get back to that. Turns out late 2024 was the time. So usually in October we play scary games, but right now it's kind of up in the air. We just play whatever happens. And what I mean by that is that when I beat a game, whoever's in chat at the time, you have to buy VIP. VIP does not cost money, it just costs channel points. So if you're hanging out on Twitch, you can get the VIP pass. If you're on YouTube, don't want to deal with Twitch, I totally get that too. If you're on YouTube, as long as you're subscribed, you can suggest games. How it works is when I beat a game, everybody who wants to suggest a game can suggest one. Everybody who can. Right now, I'm putting them all in Marbles on Stream and running a marbles race. But in the future, I have a gumball machine back here. So I'm going to write down suggestions and put them in the gumball machine. And they'll just live in there. My dog's barking. Don't mind them. The dogs decided this was the time they wanted to play. They've been sleeping all day, just chilling. They're like, oh, you're going to record a thing? Guess what? I love them. It's fine. You'll love them too. They hang out with me. They live with me in this room, basically. They know what's going down. But yeah, so that's just a long way of explaining. Like, you're going to see VODs pop up that are old. They're from 2019. The setup's not the same. The overlay's not the same. There's a lot of things that I didn't know yet. I was still fumbling through figuring things out. I'm still fumbling through and figuring things out, but I'm having a fun time. That being said, welcome. If you're new, welcome to the chaos. I do also create long form content. Recently released a McDonald's video game history video that covers the four games. Punch the microphone. Covers the 4 games that were released for the McDonald Land campaign. I recognize there are other McDonald's games, but these 4 were directly related to the McDonald Land campaign. So that's what got covered, because they're also ones that I have a fondness of. So bias, probably. I'm also working on console gaming history, where I'm covering the complete history of console gaming. Maybe not complete. Well, cartridges. I'm focused on cartridge-based consoles. I'm referring to anything that wasn't a console, like anything that was just integrated circuitry will get referenced, but the focus is on console gaming. Things that started with cartridges and progression to discs, the history, people who created it. When I set out to do this, I kind of wanted to make a very I want to make a very comprehensive video game history, because right now when I look around, there's one-offs that are pretty comprehensive, but most of them that are they really dive into the full breadth of the content, or the history rather. It's all written. There aren't very many videos that really actually dive into full history. I'm not saying there aren't any. There are some videos that will dive into the history of one console pretty in depth, but there isn't really a comprehensive version of that. And there's a lot of gaps in a lot of the information. So it's a long process because it involves a lot of research and a lot of fact checking. I'm going to miss things for sure, but that's where I hope you guys will come in and you'll show up in the comments and shout at me about the things that I missed. It's only going to make me better. I don't take it personal. I'm having a fun time. That's the common theme here, is I'm having fun. This is not a job for me. This is something I do for fun. This is a fun, creative outlet. I just enjoy sharing the things that I'm interested in, and it's been really fun to build a community around that and find other people who are also interested in the same things. I don't take things personally. I always welcome all criticism. I may or may not implement your suggestion. Depends. If it sounds like fun, probably. If it's gonna make things more accurate, I'm gonna implement it. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Welcome for everybody who's been here. Thank you for supporting me up to this point. We're currently around 800 and something subscribers. Still a very small channel out here on YouTube, but the goal is to really grow this space and continue to create a community of like-minded individuals who just want to have a fun time and play video games, learn about video games, and support each other. Really, that's what it's all about. Spread the love. And I appreciate y'all. If you made it this far in the video, this is the one and only time I'm going to do this. I don't do this in videos. I don't know if I've ever done this, but like the video, comment, subscribe, do those things, or don't. I'm not your real dad. Do whatever you want. I always feel weird asking for those things. I realize that statistically, it's said that doing so, it creates higher likelihood of people doing it. This video, I guess, will be the test. If somebody makes it 8 minutes into a video, by now you should decide if you've probably made up your mind whether or not you want to hang around or not. So do the things or don't. Once again, not your real dad. Okay, bye.